it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Paleo Pod, where today's topic we will be covering.
Today we're covering what dinosaur projects we're looking forward to. It was pointed out to me that we have a lot of dinosaur projects coming out this year and within the next 2 to 3 years as well. Our original topics were going to be like Jurassic or like Evolution 3 wish lists and stuff like that, but we haven't really gotten a whole lot of news out of Evolution just yet, so we're going to wait and hold on to that for a little bit. But I thought we'd talk about this because I know Dino's seen it, but we're getting series 2 of Dinosauria from Dead Sound on YouTube, and we also have a ton of other stuff that are coming out this year. So I thought we'd take this episode to really talk about everything we're excited for. And we can start with Dead Sound because oh my god,
What a trailer.
Yeah.
What a trailer. Like,
so good.
What do you think, Biology?
You know what? I actually haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I'm so busy.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it right now.
Honestly, that's beautiful,
isn't it? Isn't that like one of the
just
best things you've ever seen in your life?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
amazing.
I am so hyped for that.
I like that. That was just that was beautiful. I like the baby just like edging up towards the water. It's just curious.
Yeah.
And that's like it's only breathing. Literally, it just makes me think of like when you like look in the Arctic and the ice is forming. You have those whales just keeping the ice from stopping from like forming around them just because you have to keep breathing.
Yeah. It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
All kinds of really cool creatures this time around, like the Basilsauropodomorph, the Cerosaurus, Dilophosaurus, of course, with some really cool looking colors. The Protoceratops and Velociraptor, the fighting dinosaurs fossil. We're going to be seeing that here as well. Acrocanthosaurus and Sauroposeidon. Just all around very awesome stuff.
I can't wait for that.
I get fighting dinosaurs and dueling dinosaurs mixed up in my head all the time.
Yeah, me too. Is fighting dinosaurs the Protoceratops one, or is it the T-Rex one?
Fighting dinosaurs is Protoceratops and Velociraptor.
Right on.
We're good.
Phew.
Cool. Dueling is T-Rex and Triceratops.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Cool.
Is that the one where they have the fossil of the T-Rex in like the old pose where it's stood up?
What's that?
There was a museum, like they had a name for it, and they had the Triceratops and the T-Rex facing off, and the T-Rex is set up, and it's all like the old school pose, where it's like, the kangaroo sort of look, and they gave it a name. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I'm not too sure.
I don't know a museum that had that. I'd have to look
it came up on TikTok recently, is what reminded me about it. I was like, oh yeah, it's pretty neat. I find it cool when you come across where they like set up the dinosaurs in like the old school poses. Yeah, it's like, I do enjoy that.
I've noticed museums keeping their dinosaurs in some of those poses just to be like, okay, so this is how we used to think they looked, and they'll have like another figure that's like standing properly, and like this is how we know they look now, and it's just like go over all the evidence and stuff like that. But dude, look, all props to Dead Sound, because like I have no notes on any of their dinosaur depictions or designs. They all look amazing. Like, I have nothing bad to say about any of these designs. I love the Dilophosaurus crest. I love like the spiky crest. I thought that was a super neat idea.
Yeah.
The fact tonight it looked almost bioluminescent with it being a night, and that was just so bright. That was kind of cool. Also, it's probably not bioluminescent, but it just seemed like that in the trailer.
No, I think. I mean, Volume 1 was already amazing. It was something that I absolutely loved watching when it first came out. So, of course, I'm just incredible. This is already going to be peak. I think we can already say that. It's just easily one of the most anticipated or one of the best looking dinosaur projects of this year. Easily.
Easily.
And I would love to say that, like, the first, I guess they're seasons or series. I don't know which one, but like the first ones that we have right now are so well done. And I would like to take a moment to really say that Last Tyrant is such a good ending to all of the ones that came before it. Because like you've got like the old buck, frozen past, more ancient spring, and then you have Last Tyrant. That episode, Last Tyrant, dude, it's so good.
Mhm.
It's so good because like, man,
And
I don't want to admit to this, but I cried.
I also love like watching his behind the scenes specials with those two. Like, I don't know. They're very good. Like all around, they're just very well made, and these are just gonna be really good. Like Soria was really good too. And that wasn't even
if you had like a wish list like creature that you'd love to see in that animated style, what would you pick?
Mine's already been animated. Nanooksaurus, Frozen Past.
mine too.
good.
Spinosaurus, Soria, he animated it there. So
No, but would you have anything else? Like anything else you'd love to see in the animated style?
I'd like to see Cryolophosaurus.
that'd be kind of
think
cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I'm a
mind.
big fan of frozen dinosaurs. Yeah.
I don't think I would mind seeing. What hasn't he done? Maybe like Plateosaurus or something like that. Wouldn't be bad to see. Coelophysis.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're getting Cerosaurus, but you know,
Yeah.
still,
Not Plateosaurus.
Yeah.
But yeah.
we're getting not Plateosaurus over here.
Yeah. Man. What about you, biology? What would you want to see?
Probably Scorpio Venator. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not something that's seen all that often, and it's such a cool name, and just seeing it get out there a little bit more would be quite nice.
would be really nice. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man. What else could we add to that wish list?
Paleozoic creatures, I'm always down to see more of. See some
Yeah.
Gorgonopsids, you know, Dimetrodon, Edaphosaurus, any of those earlier synapsids, I think would be really cool in that style.
I'd like an
Dinosaurs.
episode on Dunkleosteus.
Oh yeah, Dunkleosteus would be cool.
Oh, in that case, I want Orthocone.
Yeah,
Like, also,
that would be
like,
cool. Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't it Swim with Sea Monsters when Nigel grabs on like the back of it and it takes him for a ride?
Or
So cool.
Tanystropheus. You know, like that, just rip off its tail. You know, it's
Yeah.
like it'll grow back.
Oh,
you know?
Be right. But yeah, that'd be cool. That's something you never see really these days. It's like probably the one and only time you ever see it.
No.
Like,
Yeah, no, I can't really think of many other places where you'd see creatures like that. You know, like Orthocone or anything like that. No, they don't show up a lot.
no. Oh, the Nomalocaris. Love it. That'd be nice to see.
Just doing its best.
It reminds me. Have y'all ever heard like the outtakes of Morgan Freeman narrating Life on Our Planet?
Yeah.
It's
like
absolutely beautiful.
Like, what the hell is that? Or I don't even remember what he was saying, but it was funny.
It's like, what is that? It's like looking at like the long like squids and stuff.
Yeah. He couldn't keep it serious, could he?
No. But I love stuff like that.
Yeah. On that same vein, though, with Dinosauria, another independent project that is coming out, I don't know if you guys have heard this one, is Forgotten Bloodlines, Agate. You guys heard of that one?
No.
I have not.
No? That one's going to be that one is going to be narrated by Nigel Marvin. It is going to be focused on Agate Springs. I might pull up the trailer so you guys have some idea. It's going to be taking place in Agate Springs, following Daedon, early relatives of camels, and some calicotheres. All around, looks fantastic.
That's ace. Honestly.
Yeah, and according to their most recent community post, they the first episode should be arriving here in the next few months. So that is, of course, a project that'll be happening this year. very excited for that, of course. And you know, the trailer that I showed you, it only showed the Daeodon and the early camels, but Calicotheres are in this. I think you guys saw them when you were checking it out. It's going to be all around. I think I'm really excited for it. We don't get a lot of Cenozoic projects out there, so I'm always down to see more.
Just hearing Nigel's voice just takes me back to my childhood.
Right?
Like, yeah, prehistoric park. You had all the being chased by dinosaurs episodes, and yeah, man, I'm down for it. That's ace. I think if I did not really look into this that well and not know it was a thing in a sense. That's brilliant.
I think I remember seeing the first trailers like back in like close to 2022. Like they've been working on this for a while now.
Kickstarter. I mean, I like the Daeodon. Like that looks beautiful. Like, I still think even like I've seen a few modern drawings of Daeodon, even with that kind of almost like shrink wrap around its face.
Yeah,
I feel like that has a right amount of muscle around it. Because obviously, the muscle anchorage around its head, man, the thing was a beast.
And it has lips. You know, those massive teeth are not exposed like most entelodont reconstructions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good project. I feel like you're showing me stuff today. My head's been too trying to look for Jurassic World Evolution and stuff like that, and what's it got like blinders on to everything?
I try my best to keep up.
One project I'm looking forward to, and I've talked to you guys about it before, is Death Ground. Obviously, recently we got a trailer for that, and that looks absolutely mint.
Yeah,
like, it's like a co-op or solo play. Like back in the day, I used to play lots of Call of Duty Zombies, and that as a co-op game with mates is great. And then this feels like a bit like probably more like also played Left 4 Dead and things like that. So it'd be kind of a bit like that in a sense.
Yeah,
but except it's dinosaurs, and they have some great stylization for these critters. Compy, Raptors, T-Rex, Allosaurus. We get to see Brachiosaurus in the trailer as well, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I saw your reaction to that one. I am really anticipating that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Honestly, you know, like
I think it'll be a lot of fun for us.
Yeah, because you know we do play quite a few different dinosaur games, but you know there's only so many times you can play Path of Titans before you're like, okay, I got to play something else. You know? Yeah. I'm losing you too.
We lost you for a sec. Oh, we lost you for a sec.
Yeah. There we go. That's the problem. All right.
Here we go.
You know, I'm trying to remember if. Okay, cool. We're all back. No, because our April Fool's stuff. I'll just go ahead and say it because you know it'll be out like the next day. But our April Fool's stuff won't be out. But I recorded that 4 times, by the way. I had to re-record that 4 times.
I had to do that to biologies.
The audio messed up twice. And then I tried to do it on my phone, and I had like a whole backdrop with like a shelf over there, and I don't know. It was so aggravating. But I tried to put some dinosaur stuff in the background to mimic yours, right? And I had my Therizinosaur claw. I don't know if I've shown you that. Have I shown you my Therizinosaur claw?
Apparently showed him, not me though.
1 second, hold on.
Yeah, no, I wrote a script to try and make it sound a bit like Lakota's videos and how he does his. I did mine. In separate bits. I did, I think, 4 bits. The script.
Yeah,
I'm quite happy with it.
I tried to sound like you as much as possible, but for the most part, only the beginning sounds like you, and then the rest is just kind of like just Dino Guy. And the rest, I'm like, all right.
Yeah. I got my Allosaur claw.
Beautiful, beautiful. I can relate.
And my Thery claw.
Oh, talk about the longest claws of any animal to live.
Yep.
Did you say, is that a turtle biology?
Is that a turtle rib?
Hey, he's not wrong when his first. Or wait, no. Were they thought to be turtle ribs, or were they thought to be the claw? Like, I mean, well, I know, but like, I thought they were thought to be like the claws of like a giant turtle.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I thought it's ribs. I'm pretty sure it said ribs. That's what I read.
I don't know. Do turtles have ribs, or is that just a part of their shell?
I don't think they do actually.
I don't think they have ribs.
I
dude.
think that
It's inside the shell.
I think that's the part that like connects them to their shell.
I don't think
But
yeah, I don't think they do have ribs.
I mean, to this day, it is still called Therizinosaurus cheloniformis for a reason.
Yeah,
So-
turtles have ribs, yeah. Okay. They're just in the shell like biology said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. We're getting schooled by the gaslighter.
Yeah, just let the biologist, zoologist tell you what's what.
Okay. I get. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, okay. I'll quiet down. All
I
right.
forgot you worked at zoos and stuff before you became a professional instigator.
Yeah. Oh my
man.
word. Okay. So any other projects that we have to look forward to? So far we got Dinosauria, we got Death Grounds. What you got?
Yeah, Forgotten Bloodlines.
Yeah.
So there are several other ones that I am excited for. So obviously, and I'll bring this up because we got the first look at the Walking with Dinosaurs Spinosaurus the other day.
Yes.
And let me tell you, I got one note. It's the lips. But other than that, they're beautiful. Beautiful. That has made me like that combined with the Pachyrhinosaurus and the Albertosaurus images that we got like a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm so excited for this. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was going to look this good.
Yeah,
It
no.
looks so good already.
I have a lot of faith in that project. And that is easily going to be the most up-to-date reconstruction of Spinosaurus in terms of media that everybody can easily access. And I'm all here for it, you know. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. Walking with Dinosaurs is certainly my most anticipated project.
Is it wrong that I want to see the return of the European Utah Raptor?
Isn't Utah Raptor supposed to be in this? I think it is. I think it's supposed to,
somewhere.
because we're supposed to be getting one with Lusotitan, I think. Triceratops and T-Rex, Spinosaurus, of course, Albertosaurus and Pachyrhinosaurus, and I think that Utah Raptor and Gastonia are going to be in an episode.
Gastonia.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. How funny would it be if it was just in Europe?
It
And they just
I'd be
double
happy
down. It's like you just
125 million years ago, Portugal.
and it like has the
Oh,
same
wow.
spots and everything, and or no, it's like it's not even an updated design. It's just the exact same Utah Raptor.
It's a hand puppet.
Yeah. Just kind of like looking at the
Look
screen
how
like a.
goofy that looks. It looks so goofy, and I loved it so much. Oh man!
I did see because you posted a video talking about like the Spinosaurus dino. I think both of you, well, Biology put it on his Instagram story and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what disappointed me so much when I read the comments of that video, Dino?
What?
There was like 2 or 3 people who were like, "Man, they're doing the new Spinosaurus."
Oh, I didn't see any of those.
I was like, "It's a documentary. It's up to date."
No matter
What
what,
are you?
if you talk about Spinosaurus, you're gonna get those. It's just part of.
Always.
It's just part of the role ever since 2014.
2001.
Really?
Just get that one comment. We don't really know that's what they look like.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the whole like Spino Nerf T-Rex is getting buffed thing, that's becoming a meme in and of itself. Like that's getting beyond the
I
paleo community.
kind of feel like we kind of helped push it along because
Oh, no.
I talked about it in a video. I made a whole video talking about it. We made we talked about it quite extensively in our podcast, and now suddenly I'm seeing an uptick in just people making videos about how Spinosaurus was nerfed, I'm getting way more comments. Spinosaurus is making an epic return. What is going on? You know,
I was streaming yesterday, and I average maybe 200-300 people in a stream at any given moment, and there are so many people who because anytime I would say Spinosaurus was made as a joke, someone made a 2D drawing of Spinosaurus as an elephant seal, then someone came along, 3D modeled it, and called it Spinosaurus. This has been a joke in the paleo community for 4 to 5 years. This has been around.
Well, actually, since 2013, Spinosaurus
Really?
originated back then. Yeah.
Okay, so it's been in the paleo community as a joke for over a decade now. I know what video pushed it out. It was that one guy screaming.
Yeah.
It was like, no!
It's nerfed again.
Yeah.
But anytime I would say it's no, dude, this has been a joke for the last decade of within the paleo community. I don't it's taken a life of its own. No, Spinosaurus does not look like that.
Yeah.
You're good. It's not that's Spinosaurus. You're good.
I even had to make a video about Spinosaurus again because so many people are thinking it's real.
Yeah.
It's not.
And what I'm noticing as well is not only is the Spinosaurus nerf thing becoming a bit more prolific, but there is now a new meme with T-Rex saying T-Rex got buffed. I literally got a comment just now as I am holding my phone on my video about T-Rex being able to swim, and someone left a comment saying, "What's next? It could play the accordion too?"
Well, I think my favorite form of Spinosaurus is where they use the sail from muscle anchorage and there's a hump.
Oh my gosh, bro. That is your favorite. That is your favorite meme, but it's always been one of my least favorite memes. It's every once in a while you'll comment it on my videos how much you love it, and I have to just hold my tongue to say that I just don't like it.
I love that idea originated from a Tumblr post, by the way.
Did it really?
From a Tumblr thread, and it's because the caption under the drawing of the Spinosaurus doing that is thick neck muscles to yeet lesser dinosaurs.
Yeah. But I think actually, I think it all originated from All Yesterdays. Because All Yesterdays, the Ouranosaurus section, they talk about how both Ouranosaurus and Spinosaurus could have had a hump. And then he depicts him. You can't even see the Ouranosaurus fully because of the way that the book is set up. But yeah, there's a Ouranosaurus with a hump. I think that it originated from that because it actually put that idea out there, even though they lack the proper muscle attachments, and ligament attachments on their vertebrae for that to happen. So no, they did not have a hump. But people
I was literally about to say that. If it works for Ouranosaurus, it works for Spinosaurus.
Yeah. I mean, if people want to do this, with the whole hump thing, go to Acro. Acro actually has that.
Yeah, Acro did have it because we can see the evidence of it having that. So yeah, dude,
Do you have the exact same figure?
Not the exact same one. It's a different color, but it is the same model. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
Yeah. I've got a lot of figures sitting up here. I've even got a Stego right here.
And those are not in. Oh, that is a beautiful Stego model. Where'd you get that?
Yeah.
I have a Majunga.
Petco. I'm not even kidding. I got this from Petco.
I got this one. You got it from Petco?
Cool, yeah. They have a whole figure section. What is that one?
I got this one from a museum.
It's the only decent one I have.
Wow.
It's a little unicorn.
Oh.
I
got the walking dinosaurs T-Rex.
Yeah, that is still pretty cool. Despite the fact it's not our favorite design, I still think it's pretty cool.
Oh
no, we just lost that guy. He probably just lost us.
I did lose you. Yeah, I don't know if can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
my hair's cool. Yeah, I lost you guys too. Well, I mean, I didn't lose you. I can still hear you. It's just your faces freeze. It's quite annoying.
I really hope I don't do an ugly face.
I know, because it's I'm the one recording here, so it's
the ugly faces are the best faces when it freezes.
Just do one of these.
I've even hold on. This is okay. I know it's not accurate, but God, I love this old depiction of it. But the feathered T-Rex.
Oh, that one's the safari, isn't it?
I believe so.
It's pretty
I think I picked it
cool.
up at like a. I forget where I got it, honestly.
You know, someone in the comments is going to sell the coat. He's got his dinosaurs in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Well, I can't change how the desk is set up, unfortunately. I'd put them behind me, but I also.
Hey man, you gotta make it work. Those figures, nail them into the wall.
Yeah. I also got this from back when I was doing Destiny 2 content. This is my ghost from Destiny.
Sick.
I had it custom made.
And this is Richard.
I love that. I love animals that have just like normal names like that.
I named it that in high school. This was actually this was given to me by a buddy back when Fallen Kingdom was coming out, and for some reason he was like, "We have to be holding dinosaurs while we're watching this movie." So he went to the store and bought all of us like dinosaurs and gave me this one. I named it Richard, and I don't know why I named it Richard. I think I might have.
High school when Fallen Kingdom came
I
out?
might. Yeah, 2018, just about to graduate.
I graduated
feel
in
old.
20, so
Huh?
I graduated.
I'm pretty sure I was in.
So
Oh yeah, right. Or no, I did just I had just graduated because that came out in the summer of 2018. So no, I had already graduated.
yeah.
I think I was in. Yeah, I was in uni when that came.
It's not our fault that you're the old one, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm older than both of you, but or younger. Y'all are older than me. That's what I'm trying to say.
We're kind of like we're the three Spider-Men from No Way Home. It's like we got Tobey Maguire, I'm Andrew Garfield, and you're Tom Holland. Very nice.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off topic here.
Yeah, we are.
A little bit. Sorry.
What other projects do we have, fellas?
Well, we obviously have Jurassic World Rebirth, but we've talked about that on length, and it has its own video, so we're not really going to touch up on that until we have like new trailers or something like that. But there is another project. There's at least two other ones that I'm looking into. The first one is Surviving Earth. Yeah,
I keep forgetting about that one.
Yeah, I don't remember when that one's coming out.
I think it was delayed.
Oh, that is unfortunate. But it's got my boy Nanooksaurus.
Apparently, it's supposed to have my boy Spinosaurus too.
They got one for Carno?
Probably not. We were on the verge of greatness. We were this close.
This close. This close.
Why do you get Bellasaurus in all these projects?
Bellasaurs never show up, I've noticed. I've been looking at all of these projects. It's like, wow, no Bellasaurids.
How do you think the Noasaur fans feel?
Oh, terrible. It's like they're going through a drought currently.
That's gonna bring us right back around to the whole thing of like there is a small group of people with like the whole Rex buff Spino nerfed thing. There's just people who are like, what about Giga?
Yeah, I saw that today.
Hasn't gotten an update in like a decade. They're
just like Giga's just old news now.
Yeah. They're like, okay. But yeah.
Dominion made it into a monster and then that was it. It's like, yeah.
That's true. Just a weird Godzilla thing.
Yeah. You can shoot fire. We know it can.
Yeah. Didn't kill a single thing in that movie except for a locust that was already dying.
And stole a deer.
Then stole a deer, yeah. And I mean, unless you count the prologue, in which case it killed a T-Rex. But that prologue wasn't in the theatrical cut, so who knows?
And we didn't care for it after we saw it.
I still think the prologue's pretty cool, though.
It's neat.
I think it's nicely animated. It's just incredibly inaccurate.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it, it's very inaccurate.
Yeah.
I was looking into the Surviving Earth, and its leaked creature for it is Cosmo Draco. And that'd be such a cool thing to see.
What the heck is Cosmo Draco?
I'm glad you.
Right, I'm gonna send you a picture in the chat for you to look at because These things are just really strange looking, and the fact that it's being shown up in anything is unreal, really, because I've never seen it in
What
anything
the
else.
fudge is that? That is
Yeah,
amazing.
it's cool, isn't it?
What are
Oh
these?
man,
That's gonna make the whole documentary right there.
Oh,
all right.
the species is Dakota ensis. Nice.
Hey.
It's not me.
No.
It's me with a D.
You know, if that's true, and that's actually no, I'm sold.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but then I saw your face.
I'm sorry.
Right?
We had a whole little bit right there, biology, and it was. I'm not gonna be able to stop laughing if he doesn't stop laughing.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Really cool. These guys are like pretty big too, or at least sometimes.
Sometimes
Oh,
when they
man.
grow up, they're big.
Look at that's a size estimate.
Well, that's massive.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah,
I gotta see this. he said the thing though. He said the thing.
anytime he says it, I'm just gonna stare, just like
This is Champsosaurus that you shared us.
it. Oh, dang.
That's the
Well, to be fair,
crocodilla
looking-
form, I think, from the Hell Creek Formation.
Cosmo Draco is also crocodile form too, based off of this phylogenetic tree I found.
Groovy.
So
That's
they
all
are
we need.
pretty closely related.
Yeah.
Just
Anyway,
you're right.
I'm sorry, it was just funny, man. It was just funny. He said something funny, and then I heard it, and I didn't want to say anything, but then I see his face because he realized what he said too, and it was just funny. It was just really funny.
Said one of the species is Dakota ensis, and I was like, it's not me, but it's me with a D, and I'm like, wait a minute. I think I like actually looked up and was like,
yeah, he literally pulled one of these numbers. He was just like right when I look over, just
I can't wait to watch this back. This is gonna be great. That's getting turned into like a TikTok. I'm calling it now.
You need to, bro. You need to.
Because it's just me and you losing it. Like I have this really weird, confused face, and biology's sitting there like, what was it?
The lack of the vibe.
Oh
Nothing but
man,
good vibes here in the Paleopod. Nothing
that's
but
beautiful.
good vibes.
That's beautiful. Anyway, do we like have any other information about surviving Earth? Judging from the title, it kind of feels like it's talking about like extinctions. Is that what it's doing?
Mm-hmm. Possibly. There's a lot of because like if we're doing T-Rex, Triceratops, and Nanook, that's KT extinction event.
Mhm.
I don't know if that'll be in like the same episode. If not, because those kind of Nanook's around when T-Rex is around, but they just don't meet because like, one of them is in the Arctic Circle, the other one's in Montana. For some reason. And then there's the Spinosaur one. So if they're doing Spinosaurus, there's also the minor extinction event like 90 million years ago that killed off most of the Spinosaurids and the Carcharodontosaurids. What was Cosmodraco around? When did that guy? Hold on.
No, I'm not going to guess. They say it's delayed till the early 2026 next year.
No, so it's gonna be a bit before we see this. Cosmo Draco lived in the Paleocene.
Really?
Yeah, of North America.
So scenarios and fauna is going to be the Great Dying.
Oh, the Great Dying.
Something around the then something around the Scutosaurus, something around the Nucosaurus, one about Dromaeosaurids, one around the Cosmodraco, something around the Megalodon, something against the Mammoth Flood.
Yeah, so this is certainly about extinctions, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's looking like that.
It's a real shame you can't use the first like global extinction events because that was just like, hey, we have too much oxygen. Now we're cold.
Oh man.
Or
Wait, hold
wait,
on.
what happened with the
Oh,
Devonian? Wasn't it like algae or something with the Devonian?
Hold on. What caused?
too much green sludge.
Pretty much, yeah.
It seems that climate change was primarily factored in the Devonian extinction event in part of New York and Spain. So temperatures were changing. Brachiopods would have a hard time. It doesn't say why. Oh, wait, hold on. Oxygen poor waters is what this says. So
That sounds
I mean,
quite. Yeah.
yeah.
That sounds quite
Detrimental.
unfortunate for them. Yeah.
Just one day the
Like
air
living
is-
in water, shame you won't be able to breathe in it.
Like, oh no, I can't breathe. Just swimming around and just randomly, I can't breathe.
Oh no, my air. Another one that I'm a little cautious about because they were caught using some AI generated concept art.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Well, we're going to talk about Primitive War.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it though, even with that little bit of blip.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a dark series as it is. I think it's done right. It'll be mint to watch.
It's just a slippery slope using like AI to get your concept art, you know, because it's like once you start there, are your designs going to reflect that? Because you can see a lot of arc in that design. And you know what AI does is it takes other art to produce what it is. So you could tell that there was probably a lot of arc that came over to influence that. Are we just going to get a movie that looks like Arc? I mean, I hope not, but you know. And also the guy said that he's not going to share any more concept art, which also implies that they used AI for the rest of the concept art, which is a little bit, it gets, like I said, it's a slippery slope, you know. I am still pretty excited for this project. We need more dinosaur projects that are not Jurassic World centered, at least in the, you know, the nonfiction or in the fiction scene. We need more of that. Jurassic World needs some competition. 65 didn't quite pull that because 65 sucked. We need something that's good, you know.
movie was Adam.
Yeah, that's it. Adam, like Kylo Ren and Ahsoka, they're the only ones who really pulled through that movie, you know. But yeah,
it's just a concept art, and it shouldn't be too bad because that's just kind of what the basis is, isn't it? And obviously they'll probably, hopefully, have made their own thing for the actual.
I hope so. Yeah, like I'm gonna stay optimistic about it. You know, like same thing with like what I'm thinking about with a lot of the different like, geez, what am I saying? The Rebirth designs. I'm hoping that like once I see a trailer, I'll feel differently because again, I want this to be a good movie. We do really need more interesting dinosaur movies than just we can't have like in all sense of the matter. Jurassic World has a monopoly on dinosaurs. You know, it's like they're the only ones for years that can really do big, high budget, really good dinosaur movies. And I think we just need a little bit more than that, more of that. And we can't just have one studio doing that. They need some competition. And this could introduce that, hopefully.
If it's done right.
I mean, I was saying the same thing about 65, but who knows?
Yeah,
65, man.
I full on like I don't touch AI artwork because like it's full on like banned in my Discord server and everything because I'm like, look, this is just straight up stealing from people, and we don't have any good dinosaur representation unless it's made by people because AI is dumb and it will continuously like stack cross references over each other, and it's just
just not good. It's just not really good at I was just talking to Lakota about this when we were playing Minecraft the other day. AI has gotten like to the point where it just mostly just kind of like stacks in Jurassic Park and World to the point where it's like every single dinosaur that's generated just has a T-Rex head. That's pretty much all it is, you know? Every single one. You'll have like a Brachiosaurus with a huge old T-Rex head, maybe with a longer snout. It's just, it's interesting.
Talking about bad AI show-offs as well, Ark with the Aquatica DLC trailer. Oh
Yeah,
man,
that's
Oh,
what was
terrible.
that about?
That's terrible.
I want to say this right now. It is not the fault of Studio Wildcard. It is completely
Oh
Snail
no,
Games that have done this.
yeah.
So, okay, does Snail Games own Studio Wildcard?
I don't understand their partnership a whole
Okay,
lot.
because like if they are
I think
just
it's
like because like let's say if Snail Games has to answer to Studio, then it still is kind of on Studio because you need to have some damage control. Like at the very least, you need to say, hey, you need to show us these trailers before we send them out. But if Wildcard answers to Snail Games, then yes, I understand that.
this is like a
Snail
whole Call
Games
of Duty
owns
thing.
Wildcard.
Okay, then yes, it's
Oh, they
not
own
it's not
Wildcard.
Wildcard's fault then,
Oh, just full Snail
The
Games.
two
or
companies
probably not anyway.
Hold on. I'm reading a post from a year ago. Hold on. Zueno State Games is a horrible company with a horrible CEO. Okay, we're not getting into that. This is this is a very long post. So Snail Games acquired Studio Wildcard, and that was in 2015. And they've been kind of like working as like the same studio since then or something like that, but this is a year old, so I have no idea. Snail Games could have completely like done this on their own. Everywhere I've seen people talking about it, they're like, this is Snail Games, this is not Studio Wildcard that's doing this, because Wildcard's doing good.
Right.
They're releasing Ragnarok soon for ASA, along with the Griffins. We've been waiting for those. Super awesome. But it boggles my mind that Snail Games would do this. Not only, by the way, did you see how much they paid for that trailer, by the
No,
way? It is
hopefully
in the
nothing.
tens of thousands of dollars.
Jeez.
Hold on. There was a leak somewhere that said, hold on, how much?
Someone scam them?
I think so, yeah.
Tens of thousands of dollars for an AI generated trailer.
Yeah, which by the way, what a terrible way to market your game. It's just like, hey, you see
Why
this
not
really
get
cool stuff?
gameplay?
Yeah, it's like you see all this really cool stuff. You're not going to see any of it because this isn't the actual game.
Yeah.
But like, why not get gameplay of it?
Yeah.
Like, it's not all that far till we get it, is it? If I remember rightly. So surely there'll be some in-game assets to show off.
Mm-hmm.
It's just lazy, realliness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, laziness, really.
This is lazy realiness.
I can't find any
getting late for
sources
me.
to confirm this. However, it does seem that most people, and this might be a rumor, so we're going to say allegedly here, but allegedly, according to what I am seeing, that's actually really fun. There's a video called "Did They Use AI?" Like in a question. I'm like,
they did.
yeah, of course they did. But allegedly, with the rumors I'm seeing, they spent somewhere near $100,000.
That's insane.
Wow.
If that's true, that is insane.
Allegedly, again, rumors, all that, because I can't find anything to back that up at the moment. So
okay, like by that point, it's like, are you even really saving money by using AI again? If it's true, like not really.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
It breaks my heart because you remember like the actual like IRL trailers they had for Aberration and Extinction.
Oh yeah, they were ace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were so cool. And then they had like the IRL TV spots as well that released like way back when at like one of the Super Bowls or something.
Yeah.
Those were so cool too.
It's like, nope, now you get like a weird looking octopus that phases out of the water. Take it or leave it.
When the guy is swimming, by the way, that like fin that he has on his feet, the flippers, that's actually just a super extended foot. He doesn't have flippers on. He just has a really long foot.
I feel sorry for all the poor art creators that were like looking at this trailer, like picking it apart, like, oh, we're gonna see this, we're gonna see that. And I was like, oh no, it's just a really long foot. Like, poor buggers.
Here's the part that I do not like. The part that like really I don't like any of this, but the part that I don't like the most is probably that they're doing this Not for ASA. It's for Ark Survival Evolved. They're going to the old retired branch, and they said Ark Aquatica will be available for limited official server support. Meaning they're bringing back the dead servers for this DLC for a limited amount of time. Why would you spend money and play that for a limited time thing that isn't going to be in the newest version of the game? Why would you?
I think I saw something a bit ago in the stats. I can't remember how to check the stats, but I'm pretty sure there's still more players. At one point, there was more players on Ark Survival Evolved than there was on Ascended.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Evolved is still a heavily played game.
Yeah.
And they've probably just seen that and gone, you know what?
Evolve
That's
probably
a
runs
cash
better
in.
for most people.
That is also
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ascended is such a heavy game, and it's
Yeah.
50-50 if it works.
I always try. I always try it on my Xbox. It's like I just can't do it, Captain. It doesn't have the power.
Oh man, yeah.
It is ridiculous. I have such my disdain for AI grows by the day.
I agree.
Because not only are you getting like there are people who talk about dinosaurs on YouTube and stuff like that, and I'm not saying names because I don't know their names because I haven't bothered to watch them, but they'll have AI generated thumbnails.
Oh yeah, and they're
like,
terrible.
And it's like, why? Like, commission an artist. Like ask an artist for permission. Like, I would assume, right? Most paleo artists would be perfectly fine with like scientific communicators using their art pieces as long as they are credited.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why
well, that's why you see so many like pieces of paleo art just show up everywhere on the internet in blogs or in videos or things like that, because it's like, because at the end of the day they're still learning about dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But then they're over here like, I remember I saw one video. It was about Titanoboa, and it was like this image of just like a skyscraper, massive snake wrapping around the skyscraper, completely AI generated. It's just like
losing down the guy.
And
yeah, he's going.
I lost him. I lost him.
We're back.
He's back. He's back.
Yeah.
AI generated snakes around towers.
Yeah, around giant skyscrapers.
This is how long Titanoboa could get.
Jeez, man, that let me just say though, that sucks though. When like the whole me like lagging out for you guys, because again, I'm completely fine on my screen, of course, but you guys, like, your faces just freeze, so my mind doesn't register that something's wrong, so it just looks like you're really just like listening to what I'm saying, and then pretty soon I hear, we're losing Dino Guy. I'm like, great.
Next time that happens, I'm just gonna do the man.
Like, I'm going on this whole huge thing, and all of a sudden I just hear that. I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah.
This will be fun for you to edit.
Yeah, I know. Hey, man, I do the bare minimum with this stuff. These are so long.
Yeah, these are mostly just like raw footage and timestamps.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
where you need to put stuff. This one might be a bit more hefty because we did watch two trailers here.
Yeah.
Going back to the because like if we stay on the AI topic, we're gonna be here all day because I have so much I want to say about it. But going back to the whole like we need more fictional dinosaur series, I really want to make one. Like, I really want to do that myself because I feel like there's so many different avenues that haven't been explored. Because you got Jurassic Park and they're like, let's put dinosaurs in a park. They got out. People are getting eaten. Let's do that 6 times.
Let's get off of the island. Oh, wait, let's go back to the island.
Yeah. And
they missed out on that.
Primitive War hopefully will get a decent adaptation, and that'll be a good front runner for fictionalized dinosaur stuff as well.
Very cool concept.
Yeah. And I'd love to make my own thing because like I like writing. I really do. I took several creative writing classes throughout high school and, college back before, I had to get out of there for reasons we're not getting into for right now. But man, I really want to try my hand at it. The problem is I don't know where to post it all if I do try it. So
On the social
Let us know in the
medias.
comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a website. I want to put a book somewhere. I don't know. We'll see.
I definitely like, of course, I think most of us have like a 10-year content plan. And on my 10-year content plan, eventually a short film would be pretty cool. Just a quick little thing, kind of like, have you guys seen that one short film, Hell Creek?
Yeah, I think so.
Where it's like, I think it's like a Sora Faganax trying to kill a guy. I don't know why it's called Hell Creek, but yeah, no, that's just a quick little thing that I think would be really cool to see. Just extra dinosaur content to sink your teeth into. Or the Hatchling. The Hatchling's a good one. If you've seen that one.
Oh, that's brilliant, the Hatchling, yeah.
The baby Dinochirus.
Yeah, I like that. Oh. Yeah, I'd like that. That'd be cool to see.
What's wrong, Lakota? You look perplexed.
Same guy I was talking about with thumbnails.
Yeah.
These guys like Hell Creek, the most important dinosaur fossil site in the world, and it's an image of Indominus Rex.
Oh, I've seen that one before. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than the AI.
Yeah, but
really,
well, shoot, I stopped onto your live one day, Lakota, just like like the live and listen for a little bit, and I hear you explaining to somebody that the Indominus Rex was not a real dinosaur. I'm like, I wonder if things started from things like that.
Yeah, like someone literally asked me, "It's like, when was Indominus Rex discovered?" And I'm like, "You serious?"
I love it when I ask people, like, always get the question, "What's your favorite dinosaur?" I'm like, "It's Carnotaurus," and then I'm like, "What's your favorite dinosaur?" And then a few times you get some people like, "Oh, the Indominus Rex or the Indoraptor," and I'm like,
"Cool,
yes.
Good one."
I shall write this material down for the Lakota's live stream.
No, do not send them my way.
My favorite dinosaur is Dimetrodon.
And then you just hear, guys, T-Rex coming in. Anytime you say that, a T-Rex appears. You gotta start running. Man. Hey, and like the thing is, right? So I don't like Indominus Rex, but like if you like it as like a design, that's cool. That's fine. If you like it as a character within the Jurassic Park franchise, cool. Fine with that. Here's my thing though. Indoraptor was pointless. Absolutely. That thing, you could replace that thing with any Mega Raptor and it would have changed nothing.
Very true. Yeah, it was barely in the movie.
Yeah.
It's like you spend most of the time building up to the Lockwood Manor, and then you spend a lot of time at the Lockwood Manor, and then finally, the Indominus Rex. Here you point a laser at somebody with your gun. You could just shoot the person, but trigger this, and then it'll take longer for the Indoraptor to kill that person when you could have just shot that person.
I would see like the military application to it. If you combined a few of the Jurassic World technologies that we learned, so obviously they're using the drones to like push the dinosaurs forward, and they could just put a laser point on the drone. Can you imagine like a pack or like a few hundred of Indoraptors getting pushed up the like a military line to the front lines, and then just all these different drones pointing little red lasers at people? It'd be pure chaos. It'd be terrifying. But yeah, it never happened. It got didn't it get like baited to jump onto a glass roof and then
straight onto a Triceratops skull? Yeah. Hey, little fun fact that's kind of related. Did you know that Blue's the only dinosaur to fight all three of the hybrids?
Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah, she fights the Scorpius in Camp Cretaceous. She fights the Indoraptor by herself, and she teams up with Rexy to fight the Indominus.
We said all three. I was like trying to think like, what am I missing in my head? But yeah,
the Scorpius. Yeah.
The pug.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God, thing. Still gives me nightmares looking at
it. Hold on, I'm looking at because you just recently got a reply to one of your comments on my Instagram post that says poor guy, but it was from but famous paleontologist Alan Grant said that if it can't see you. Also, Rick Marshall said you can get away from a T-Rex easily by running in serpentine patterns, as it's incapable of rapid course correction. and this person just says, "Poor guy." I wonder if they feel sorry for you, or like, I'm not.
Just have no idea. I just put random stuff on likes and bored.
Yeah, I don't think he even checks after the fact.
No,
Like, I'll
no.
No, I just place it and leave it and go.
like what you commented on today's, and I know some people comment or responded to you.
Oh yeah, I think I did.
Said all
I did
chicken.
comment.
He's over here. All chickens are T-Rex.
Saw that.
Here's some of your replies. I'll hold your hand when I say that the T-Rex is fully extinct due to the asteroid and has no further branch. Every bird ever is distantly related to T-Rex, not just the chicken. And then someone just simply puts, they aren't.
I should really go back to our like messages just to see what people say.
It's so funny to me because it's supposed to, right? You'll see your friends, like people you're friends with at the top.
Yeah. They put them higher.
His posts, his comments are so controversial that it actually buries him in the comments. So you are like 3-4 comments deep because of how controversial it is. It's only like, I'm willing to bet to anyone else, you are at the bottom of the comment section. But since we're friends, I get to see you like 4 down.
Yeah, that's actually true with me too. You are the 4th one down, biology. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. There he is. That's crazy. I never even noticed that.
Oh man.
See, TikTok even knows.
Yeah, they just know. They're like, oh, this guy again. Just shove him down a little bit. Oh, they're friends? All right. Just kind of like bury him a little bit. All right. You know, it's just.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I love the top comment on the video, which is, and another thing, birds are reptiles, and Dino's one singular reply is, I said that about 3 times.
Yes. Sometimes, man, it gets to be a lot. I don't know.
That comes back to like another thing we were talking about in the past, just like people don't finish the videos.
No, and it's painfully obvious that they don't.
They don't.
You know?
No, yeah. And it's here's my favorite thing that I did in relation to the whole like birds or reptiles thing. Every time someone would say, like, so we're just fish, I would just go, yeah.
Yep.
Like, honestly, fish don't really exist cladistically speaking.
Yeah.
So you have to be more specific. So I always say is like we're lobed fin fish, yeah. And then the other day I was like, someone was like, yeah, sure, cladistically, but like that's kind of useless as a classification. And I'm like, it's just how it works.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make it any less true.
Oh man, this one person is like, I stopped responding to him, but he is fighting to the death in my comments with like about 3 different people about the fact that dinosaurs are, the birds are not dinosaurs, and the birds the birds are not dinosaurs and the birds are not reptiles. He's just fighting to the death in there, and it's just he just won't get through. You know, it just won't get through. Won't get
I
through.
love those people though.
I'm investigating.
And like there's a few times I'll like look over and he's just like straight up saying like no, the video's wrong, and he just like goes on this whole huge thing, and I'm like, all right.
Oh, misinformation, dialogue guy. Why are you putting it out there?
A lot of people I think do think that.
Did you not know birds are actually mammals? God.
I just wish that we'd have more of like more education on like phylogenetics. Oh,
there it is.
Back.
It was so bad. I thought he was doing the same as you, then look closer, just smiling like. Is his face frozen again? Is it? Yeah, no, he's frozen. Oh, this is gonna go great.
Oh my gosh.
It is getting late for me.
We are over an hour, so if you guys want to call it there, if you guys have like any final projects that you're most looking forward to, you can just say them here, and then we can go ahead and call it good.
All right. Well, you got any that you're looking forward to that we haven't talked about yet?
I mean, we touched on it, but it's just Evolution 3. That's what I'm most excited for.
Right.
And then anything that Prehistoric Kingdom puts out.
Yeah.
Like anything they put out, yeah.
very,
man,
very excited for like the rest of the roster in Prehistoric Kingdom.
Oh my
Because this year's
gosh.
going to be a great year for Prehistoric Kingdom because we're getting ontogeny. And like, I've seen a few people complaining, saying it's just like, yeah, but we're not getting anything new. And I'm like, we're getting a whole new thing.
Yeah.
Like this, you can now like go back to all of the animals in game and you have an entirely new thing to look at. It's awesome.
Like my review on my review video on it is going to be really long because I want to look at everything.
Oh yeah.
Should be
I don't,
at least half an hour.
Yeah.
I don't usually do review videos, but I might just do like a you can do a full park full of babies. You can
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Exactly.
And a whole petting zoo. It could just be the petting zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be beautiful.
Other things that I'm excited for, Path of Titans has been on a roll recently.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm very excited for that because their like T-Rex TLC came out like 3 days ago. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The new model is great. The old head was like shrink.
It was
wrapped
so bad.
It looked
Yeah.
Like, sorry
Looks meaty
to the
now.
devs, but like you knew it was bad enough to change it now. So
It just kind of felt like they rushed it because like they didn't want to put T-Rex at first, huh? But then everybody was like, "Can we have T-Rex?" And it kind of like, "All right, here you go."
They put T-Rex in around the same time that they put Path of Titans on consoles, if I'm remembering.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's exactly right. Because I got it when it came out on consoles because I didn't have a PC at the time, and I remember the T-Rex was this brand new thing.
Yeah. Neo Triceratops is getting reproportioned, so they're giving it the massive proportional skull.
Nice.
Nice.
The
Yeah.
rest of the body is getting a bit smaller. It's getting some new textures. Dinosaur will probably get a new model soon. That one had its I think Dinosaur, maybe Suko. Suko had a TLC a few years ago, so I'm not sure if it will, but the two of them had some ability changes that seem to suggest that it will be getting some work. Styracosaurus was recently downgraded to a 2 slot, so it'll probably be getting a new model as well. Stego. I want new Stego model, please. Give us a new Stego model, give us a new Allosaurus, give us a new Spino. Those are the 3 I'm waiting for. T-Rex was my top. But other than that,
all fair.
Yeah. Looking forward to the future of all these dino projects. You got anything else you want to do before we go down?
We got, I mean, of course, I'm most looking forward to Dinosauria, Walking with Dinosaurs. Those are probably my top 2 right there. Rebirth is, of course, really high up. Evolution 3. Chaos Theory. I've been really loving Chaos Theory, so I'm really excited for season 3.
Oh, yeah.
Forgotten Bloodlines, of course. And a lot of really cool figures are coming out this year, too. Like the Beast of the Mesozoic Spinosaurus and Hammond Collection Spinosaurus and a lot of Spinosaurus stuff. Lego Spinosaurus and
it's your year.
It's my year, yeah. But we'll go ahead and call the episode here. So be sure to go and check out all of our channels if you still want more dinosaur related content. We have Lakota on the bottom, we have Jurassic World Biology on the top right, and we have Dino Guy on the top left. So be sure to check us out next week. Episodes come out every single week. And have an awesome day, everybody.
Bye-bye.